What up, friends? How are you doing? Hello, friends. How are you? So, I know I'm going through a lot right now. I'm working through things, okay? But I just wanted to say something, okay? Because I do have downtime, and I do watch the lies she says, Miss Lilivia, okay? I had an idea on what to do, okay, about her. It's gonna be all fun and games, okay? Um, but how was your Tuesday? I hope your Tuesday was great. I'm a lot better. I hate to leave you guys off on a sad note like that, but these are actual emotions. I decided to document them, because I feel it'll help somebody and I can look back at my progress as well. Okay. We're working through these things, okay? And we're letting them go and we're moving on and we're evolving and we're working towards a better life for us, okay? So I just wanted it to be noted that it's we're not stupid, first of all, Miss Lilivia. Um, it's funny how when it's time for her to take accountability or when her back is to the corner, now she has this speech of, oh, I'm above this and I don't want to start this. But she's the one that started it this whole time because Gerard and Nisha are really on social media like that. They're active parents. They have busy children that are in activities. They all both work. So they only come up to clear the air every once in a while. It was Liv that brought everything to social media when she said that Gerard was, as far as custody with the children, that Gerard kidnapped the children. Remember, her mom, the enabler, was in the comments going along with it, getting everybody riled up so people can donate money to her. They both lied, Liv's mom and Liv herself. They said that Gerard kidnapped the kids and took off to Texas. Do you remember that? So she's the one that started all of this, all of these lies, basically. She's the one that has called the cops to his house. She's the one that was going, meeting in places she wasn't supposed to meet them. She wasn't supposed to be at his house. They were supposed to meet at a public place. And she goes and harasses them at their house. Remember that? When they first moved and bought their house, she started harassing them. It was her. She started it. Okay? But when it's time for her to take accountability or when she knows she fucked up because she admitted to the children, her having the children call Nisha or address her as the help in her presence. Okay. That she knows she fucked up, but she said it in a fit of rage. She is the angry, bitter person. She is the one that is angry about it. They are loving, living life. Like, what are they bitter about? They have nothing to fight about. They are in a stable, beautiful relationship. They are engaged. They're about to be married. Why would they be bitter for you? Why would he be chasing after you like you say he is? Why would he go backwards? He's healed. He's worked through his emotions differently than you. Okay. He's moved on and evolved since you. Why in the world would he be the bitter person? And now that you've come with this, realization that he's the bitter one and you're above it and you are not going to go back and forth with people because you are in the wrong and your lies are catching up to you. It's not going to work because we've seen you all of these years and you do the same rinse and repeat, same thing overs and overs again. And in a week, you will be cussing them out on the internet. And, you just said there were some disturbing things going on with the children that they had told you, and you hopped your ass on that plane and left them behind. So if there is something disturbing going on, as a mom, an empath, as you call yourself, why wouldn't you stick around until you got some sort of okay from them that they are fine, or Or why didn't you stay there and fight for the custody for them? Like, you don't, it's you. You are the problem. And the way, and you don't understand how the whole manifesting, the whole, I'm looking up to better days. Yes, that's good. It's a great attitude, but you have to work for it. It's not like you just lay on your ass and pray for things and the universe will bring them to you. That's not how it works. You have to get up every single day and apply yourself. You don't do anything at all. You don't apply yourself at all to anything but going, getting up and eating. And that's it. That's all you do. You have no ambition in life. You can't even hold, it can be any job, girl, any job. But you have to apply yourself. Then you will be rewarded. You can't just lay up, be all laid up, and, speaking positive. Yes, the way you're thinking, yes, that's great. But you also have to work for it. Things aren't just going to be handed to you. You work for things. That's how you get them. You know what I mean? That's how you do it. You are just like, this speech should have happened when the separation happened. Instead of saying he kidnapped the kids and threw a bag at you at the police station, this is the speech you should have been saying then. It hurts me that they are gone and they are testing me. It hurts me and I can no longer react. I am going to be a better person. That should have been a long time ago. Not now, because now your back is against the wall and you fucked up by calling her the maid. How do you think that makes you look? You know? And nobody is believing anything about this man you're with. I think you just went out, in my opinion, and just got pregnant by anybody for those benefits. And that's how you are going to get by for now. And that's fine if that's what you want to do. But don't expect much in return. You know? You're going to get as much effort as you put in. That's why things are moving the way they are, is because of you. We are all in charge of our own destinies here. Okay. We move, we get what we get by the way we move. The moves we make, the decisions we make every single day, the words we speak, the thoughts we think, any negative thoughts. I mean, come on. Look at the Summer of Love with Zolo bands to now. This is all your rewards. And your rewards are going backwards if you haven't noticed. And that's because of the hateful words you spit. I know it's hard to look at somebody that's, raising your children. But you can't be mad at Nisha for taking pictures with the babies and being there for them. The whole reason she had to step up is because you were not. So is she supposed to ignore the children too? Is she supposed to follow suit like mama? You're always going to be their mom. She's not trying to take them from you, which is what you're getting mixed up here, is that she's trying to replace you. Nobody is trying to replace you. She's simply filling in your shoes where you're lacking, which is everywhere. And you should be thankful for that. I know how it is to raise a child that isn't biologically yours. My son was adopted. And for years, I was told I kidnapped my son. I did it on purpose when I was the one that was I was minding my own business, just like Nisha was, living my life, okay? Not knowing if I was ever going to have another child. And I was contacted. I was the one that put everything aside. I didn't have to stop what I was doing for a newborn baby. Nisha didn't have to stop what she was doing for 3 children that don't belong to her. But she loves their dad. They are a package deal. When you get into relationships with people who have children, the children are a package deal. It all comes together. So she loves that man so much, she will in turn love the children as well and put on the shoes that mama is too prideful to wear right now. She'd rather ignore them or not be there because of her pride, which is pretty sad because Nisha's not the one suffering. She has a great life. She's living life. She loves it. She has her man, their new home. They're about to get married. She has everything to be thankful for, and she is. So, who ends up getting hurt with you not being there? Your babies do. Your babies do. And you, the fact that you're saying, oh, in the end, it's not going to matter when they're older. They're not going to care that she was there and I wasn't. You are hoping that by the time they're older, they're going to forget. And that's what you have put in your mind to make you feel okay with not being there. You went and thought about this whole situation, right? And in order for you to sleep at night, you told yourself, oh, it's okay when they're older, they're not going to remember. That's so sad for those babies because they are the ones that are hurting. It's not Nisha. It's not Gerard. I'm pretty sure Gerard feels it, because you are the other parent. I'm pretty sure they ask for you all the time. So I know he hurts for them. Not because he misses you, not because he misses the family, but because they ask for you. What is he supposed to say when you don't call when you're supposed to call? Or when you don't come when you're supposed to come? He has to deal with that. Nisha has to deal with that. So you should be thanking them, not calling her the maid. That makes you look very bitter, very ungrateful, and like a nasty human being. You cannot stand that woman, but you're not hurting her because she's able and willing to take your place and has been doing it beautifully, might I add. Beautifully. And if it wasn't for her, I don't know where those children would be because she's doing a damn good job at being the supportive bonus mommy. Okay? That's what I'm going to call her, the bonus mommy. And I tear up whenever I see, me, I'm so emotional. I tear up every time I see her. There we go. At the kids' games, at the kids, cheering them on at the graduation. Like she was cheering on the babies as if they're her own. And that's so beautiful. And if you can't see that right now, you're going to see how foolish you are later on when you mature later and you come to the realization instead of fighting with these people, you should have been co-parenting with these people because in the end, like I said, you're not hurting them. You're hurting your own babies. You're hurting your own children. And if you think for 1 second that your kids aren't going to feel a ways because you have 2 children with you, but didn't bother to fight for them, in fact, you moved away, you are sadly mistaken. I don't know who told you that. I don't know if it's your sister or your enabling mother. I don't know. But that is a twisted way to think. These are little, small children who need both parents, whether they are together or not. It's very important when people break up to still stay in communication, not for any of the adults, nothing, for the children. And you will see later on how much it affected them. If you think they're not going to remember, you are crazy. You are crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy for thinking that because that is fucked up for you to think that. I would do anything for my kids. If I had to split custody with somebody, I would do it in a heartbeat. Yes, I would. If I get into a relationship with somebody who has children, you bet I'm going to be the bonus mommy. Yes, I am. I'm going to do it because it's a package deal. Like it comes all together. Like what part don't you understand about that? She's doing what she's supposed to be doing. The only person you should be mad at is yourself because of that Summer of Love with Zolo bands. Thank Zolo for that shit. Okay? All right. I'm going to let y'all go. Bye-bye.